Can you add this person in? They killed me with this. So I had my cousin Tina. I said, okay, you do the pictures. Let me get the other stuff. She said, go right ahead. I'm telling you, I'm still doing Mother's Days. At Mother's Day at the church, and this is no lie, I'm telling you the God honest truth. I did 27 at 150. That was Mother's Day.
Hold on, let me do the math because my math don't be good sometimes. 27 at 150.
Yes, ma'am.
4,000. Now I'm gonna need you to. I need you to hold on. Back up. Back all the way
At
up.
27. And that's not even, I'm still done. I still got, I'm still getting orders in for that. And what I collected today so far, I have 37 orders that I got to do. And I didn't ask for them. I said, well, I'll go ahead and give you my money because I'm not going to have it. Go ahead and get you now. Usually I ask for half. They paid the whole 150.
You made $4,050 in a day.
It was killing me, and it's still killing me.
But I
Because I,
told you to get to work and you went to work.
I did not know it was not going to take off like that.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go rewind back just 2 weeks ago when I first met Melissa during her one-on-one. So I'm going to show you how to do the product because you said she doesn't have a website yet, right?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. And then she said right now she has this 50 items that she wanted to put on there. I said, really? She said, yeah. I said, well, I could be able to do it like that. Because she said, she only had 50 pieces that she wanted up there. She has 10 necklaces, 10 ties, 10 dresses, 10 skirts, 5 dresses with bags, and 5 skirts with bags. I said, well, that's not bad. She said, hopefully, hmm?
How much you going to charge her?
I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't know how much I'm going to charge her. But she told me whatever my price is, she'll pay it because she really wanted it done. But I haven't even thought about pricing as far as
Minimum $9.97.
that's not bad. I was thinking along the lines of 975,
Yeah, minimum.
997.
And I don't do no work until I get paid. So if you
Yeah.
want to just give her a sample, like the one that we created here with the necklace, you can
Mm-hmm. Oh
just
yeah, that is gorgeous. I love that. Now you did that.
I'm gonna have you do it next. But let me show you the product thing right quick. So together.
Yeah. See the ties that she made. Some of the ties that she made
Mm-hmm.
there, and those are some of her clients.
You can even dress these photos up.
Wow. Those are one that she made. And see her ties right there. Sometimes she usually put the clothes up there too. If you look to the side right there with the clothes at, yeah, down there. Those are her clothes. But those are the ones that she sell plus size women. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. That looks so much better.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better.
So like even the photos that you take with your camera, I mean with your iPhone, you can even do that as well. And
Mm-hmm.
just play around with the prompts, say, make it.
And she sell men's clothing too as well. And that's a lot of the stuff right there. That's her. I took that picture.
Gotcha.
I think it was in the Charleston Mall. Picture of her.
Oh yeah, this looks
Oh, that looks
cool.
great. I think that looks nice.
Yeah.
It does. I think her and they are good for. Oh, yes, a major difference. Look at that. That's a major difference right there.
And even from this,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's different.
Oh yeah, that's gorgeous though.
How to do the AI twins.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you how to create an AI influencer and how to put the clothes on them. Um, if I were you,
Mm-hmm.
just for the pictures alone,
Mm-hmm.
been doing it for a minute. I mean, with the AI, you're just starting. But if you want to, like one of my students started off 75 for 2 or 150 for 8
That's not bad.
at all. But you've been doing this for a minute, so I would even go higher than that.
She did 150 for 8.
Yeah.
That's
But
not that's
she just started going up because she kept asking me. I was like, just charge 150. So now she charges 150 for two
mm-hmm.
of those. Oh,
Oh, that is gorgeous. I like that one.
yeah.
Her skin tone. Her skin tone is gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh, girl, you go. Look at that. That would be so much better.
Yes.
And that would definitely cut my time.
A whole lot.
Mm. A whole lot. That would cut my time. And oh God, I could do so many other things, like get my own business websites up.
Right. So I would yeah, start off with that. Get like maybe a couple of people at that price, and they
hmm
already know you to do photos, so you can quickly make a quick $500 today if you start posting about this and start reaching out to people.
Yeah, you're right. That is absolutely true.
So
Wow.
just give them a sample of what you can do and say, hey, I
Mhm.
can create two for 75 or eight for 150. Which one you want? And
Hey, that's awesome.
graduation is around the corner. I don't know if y'all had prom yet, but prom is another thing.
Yeah. But one thing people come at me about is refurbishing like old photos.
Yes.
Yeah, they come at me with that a lot. Can you like redo this over and help with obituary, something like that. This I get more leaned into churchy stuff than like more fashionable stuff. My cousin is the one that come at me with fashionable stuff, which is fine. I need to get my feet wet in that area as well. And then a lot of people have come at me with conferences they're having because the guy that goes to my church, he's also the church choir director. He came to me and said, "I want to do a teens conference in July." I said, "That's not bad." He said, "But I want you to help me." He said, "Can you do like the pictures for me?" And I was like, "You want me to do the pictures?" He's like, "Yeah, do the pictures for me." He said, "If you can, website." He said, "But we'll talk more." He just kind of gave me a little short description of what he wanted. I
You
was like,
need to
"That's
join
not."
the sprint. Because we go over all of that stuff where we talk about pricing, your offers, and it's gonna like we just finished another one yesterday, but
Mhm.
oh my goodness, I'm trying to find an example of what my students did, and I even did it one time too. Yeah, you definitely need to charge for the websites and for the pictures for sure. You can make like I would start off today with with the pictures,
Mhm.
show your cousin,
Mhm.
and see if she can at least pay you a deposit, if not all. And but you need to know how to do the website. So I would say, because that's a whole nother service that I can teach you how to do the websites. But at least with this, make some quick money with this, like today.
Okay, I can
And like
definitely
I
do
said, I
that.
would do two for 75. Honestly, I would probably do two for 97 and like eight for 200. And then, like someone mentioned to you, take it a step further because I'm seeing people now complain about photographers. They take the pictures, but they don't print it out. So then
Mhm.
you can print it out for them as well. Take it a step further and do that and package that.
She said you supposed to be a photographer. She said I saw it in you ever since you was little. You was take all those pictures, and I did. Every camera my mom got me, those throwaway cameras. Girl, I
Yeah,
ate them cameras up. I used to get a camera.
I love I stay with the camera, port digital camera. I mean, not digital. I
Mm,
stay with the throwaway cameras too, and then I upgraded to like a code. There you go.
mhm.
Now you know what to do.
Yeah, now it's you're not the first one that told me. Believe me when I tell you, people been telling me that all the time. You too low. You too low. You
So
can't
can
please
you make a
everybody.
promise to yourself that you're going up today?
Yeah, I can see me going up today because with the results that I just saw with AI, that is really, really good. It looks so professional and clean and crisp. And that's how I like my work to look clean and crisp. That's how.
This is amazing. This looks really good. Okay, great. So what I can do, I can create two for 75 or eight for 150. Which one would you like?
Wow. Yeah. That is awesome.
And come back and tell me tomorrow how much money you made.
Probably they'll probably swap me out for Mother's Day.
No, for real. That
Yeah.
would be an amazing. And you go and
Okay.
charge your worth.
Okay.
Worthy. You are worth it.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Melissa Davis, and this one-on-one was awesome. It opened my eyes up to a lot of things that I did not know that AI could do. I'm so excited to get started. I don't know what to say right now because it's exciting to see it in action. You know, people talk about it and you see it on like YouTube or Facebook or even TikTok, but to actually see it for yourself to do it, it's really amazing. It really blew my mind. And I'm so thankful for you, Kel'sea. This you really opened my eyes up to a lot. I really thank you so, so, so much. And I learned so much on my own that I did not know. So I thank you so much for this one-on-one. You'll greatly appreciate it.
And I thank you. I thank you. I thank God for giving me the talents and the abilities to help people like you because I enjoy teaching people how to do these things. So thank you for that. And I look forward to further connecting with you. If you have any questions, just let me know.
I will definitely do that.
Okay, so now let's pick up 2 weeks later where I finally was able to catch up Melissa and listen to what happened.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Girl, exhausted.
You gotta give me an update.
Girl, I'll be glad to give you an update. Since we last talked, I have been wide open with pictures. Like literally wide open with pictures. I did my aunt picture and I did it in chat. And she said, I like it. She said, but my eyes are dark. I said, okay. So I tried to work with chat a little bit, but when it comes to that area, it wasn't working. So I went to another app called Photo Grid. And I got to, get rid of the circles and stuff like that. And I sent it back to her and it took off from there. Mother's Day. I always do the Mother's Day photo shoot at church. I made good sales. But when it came to bringing old photos to life, they killed me.
Really?
Now, for the restoration photos, I charge $100 to put them on a canvas and add people. I charge 150, and depending on how many more people they want added, as I went all the way up to $200.
Wow.
I'm thinking, okay, they're not going to pay that price. They killed me with them pictures.
So you made some money, honey.
Yes, I did. Every time I would try to go in there and set up, oh, can you do me a picture right quick? Oh, I saw the picture you did for so and so. Can you do my picture? I got some old pictures. I said, yeah. And I mean, the price, I thought they was going to say no. Girl, they ate my behind up.
My thing is recording. So, oh my goodness. And it's been what? Less than 2 weeks?
Yes, way less than two. Matter of fact, when we talked, I started that day.
Because you were supposed to. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about,
I started it.
execution.
And I've been swamped ever since. Now, I wish I can pull them up where you can see. Because, girl, when I tell you they've been killing my behind, I was like, Jesus. Oh,
You got a
God.
good problem.
Yeah, I have no complaints. None. I'm not, I'm
Let's
not
go.
complaining. But Kel'sea, they've been whipping my butt. When I say they've been whipping my butt, girl, I ain't mad though. I'm not mad. I'm not. My mom was like, because when I first started, I was like, clean up $25, restoration $75, and to put it on canvas, I was charging 100. Well, no, I was charging 95. My mom was like, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. She said, you do too much custom work on them darn pictures. And she said, them pictures be looking rough. I said, Mom, they do. She said, no, we got to up that. Mm-mm. Then my aunt, the one that I did the picture for, she was like, no, that's too cheap. So she was like, try them. She said, either they want it or they don't. She said, we ain't got time to babysit them. I said, you right. We don't have time to babysit them. She said, and do it right. Now, this young lady here that came to the church, her name is Trish. She gave me an old photo of her dad. I'm gonna show it to you if I can turn my camera around. Can I turn my camera around?
Mm-hmm. There should be a camera turnaround by the microphone. I mean, by the speaker button.
Oh, got it. Is it turned around?
You may have to turn off your background, though.
I don't even know how that background got on there. I didn't put that background on the Kelsey. I did. Okay, let me see now. I don't even because if I know if I mess with something, we gonna get disconnected. So I really don't know how to work it like that.
Text it to me. Can you email it to me?
Let me see if I can turn it. Can you see my screen?
No, because the background is still on there.
Oh man, this is Kelsey, I don't know how to get this. The Zoom, me and Zoom don't get along like that.
So if you click on, hold on, let's see, settings. Yeah, if
Okay,
you click on settings,
I'm in settings.
video and effect,
Yep, got it. Okay, you got background.
that's the one.
Okay, now can you see me?
Yes.
Now let me see if I can turn it around now. Hold on. All right. All right. Now let me see if I can turn the camera around.
There we go.
This is the drawing that she gave me of her father.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the drawing. Now let me get the picture that I did. Hold on, let me a second. Let me get the picture because I just was looking at it. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my good. Chat did that?
Chat did that. Chat started it, and I finished it in photo grid. Because
Wow.
photo grid AI kind of lets you pick your skin tone a little bit. You
Mhm.
know what? Work with it a lot better than chat because when chat first did it, this is what it looked like when. Let me see if I can. Oh, this is what I did with chat. Every time I would, put in a prompt about the skin, it would get darker and darker in chat.
Gotcha.
So when I went to photo grid, this is the result.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I showed her the picture, she cried. She
Oh my
cried
goodness.
tears. I mean, she boohoo cried. And I was like, well, you want me to put it on a canvas or something for you? She said, Melissa, I ain't stopped looking at that picture since you sent it to me. I said, are you serious?
Wow.
She said, I have not. Then she sent me a picture of her mother. Let me see if I can. This is her mother. Same thing. Someone, did a hand painting for there.
Mhm.
So went to chat. Let me pull her up chat. Went to chat. This was the first picture. But her skin was patchy.
Mhm.
You see, like right up in that area.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you can see like a pattern. And then they gave her kind of sort of a mustache right up
Mustache.
in. Yeah. So I had to go to photo grid. Photo grid, the only way I can get it to looking pretty decent. So I went to photo grid. This was the final result.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it. And she boohoo cried. I even got her hair to look a little silkier and add a little shine to her hair right there because in chat it was looking dry and dull. And I wanted to look lively because that is a wig on her head because she had cancer. So
Mm.
she didn't have any hair, so she wore a wig. So yeah, and then I got her neck to look a little better too.
Yes.
Edit the neck. Now photo grid, I didn't know photo grid can do all of that. So when I showed her that, she said, well, can you add my son? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because he never met them.
And he looked just like them.
Yes, he does. Especially the granddaddy. And she's a daddy's girl.
Yes.
She was a daddy's girl.
The mom and the dad kind of looking like too a little bit.
But they've been together forever. Yeah. So that's what I've been.
Wow.
Yeah. And this here I charge 150.
Let's go.
And they've been hitting me like crazy with that 150. And this is no lie, I did 10 in one day.
That's 1,000.
Exactly.
So, Miss Melissa, can you please talk to the people that you were kind of in the same predicament, but they don't want to charge their family? What would you say to them people?
Girl, you better stop sleeping on yourself. I had to get pushed because I didn't want to do it. I'm like, no, that's studio prices. I don't have a studio. She said, either they want it or they don't. She said, that's custom work that you're doing. That's not no picture you taking and edited here, there, and then she said, that's prompting. I said, it is prompting. It is. You have to be very detailed with chat. You can't just give it a one sentence prompt and bam, expect it to do work. And then with chat too, sometimes when you tell them to redo something, they do it worse. So I went
Mm,
to it. This is when I went to PhotoGrid, that app. Now that app is AI as well. It got a little AI in it too. But their AI, you can kind of sort of control it with how dark you want it, how light you want it, the eye color, the skin color, the tone, and it removes like those patches or pattern that be on the skin from Chat GPT. They remove that. So
wow.
that's it. That's where I really shine is with that app. I really, really shine with that app. So I went ahead and got it for the year for $33.99. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be using you quite often.
Right.
So
It's a
I do,
write off.
yeah. So I do chat get me started. Then when I want to, get rid of the blemishes and things like that nature and straighten up their neck, I go to Photo Grid.
Wow.
And I go
So,
to Walgreens and print it
mhm,
out. Either they want an 8x10 or they want the 8x10 on a canvas, because Walgreens and CVS have that canvas. I think the canvas is something like, but it's a little bigger than this. This is the canvas, but it's bigger
it
and
is
wider.
nice.
Yeah, it's bigger and wider. And when I put it on that, oh girl, they melt. They was like, "How did you do that? How did you?" Oh my God! And see, their canvases at CVS is $20,
Mm.
so I add that in the fee.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the fee. Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, but
So,
Mother's Day, they
oh yeah,
swamped.
talk about that.
I did the pictures, the 4x6 picture, because I got a little portable printer, 4x6. I only sold that for $10 because it's really not that much. They did get some, but they came back. Can you do this picture? Can you add this person in? They killed me with this. So I had my cousin Tina. I said, okay, you do the pictures. Let me get the other stuff. She said, go right ahead. I'm telling you, I'm still doing Mother's Days. At Mother's Day at the church, and this is no lie, I'm telling you the God honest truth. I did 27 at 150. That was Mother's Day.
Hold on, let me do the math because my math don't be good sometimes. 27 at 150.
Yes, ma'am.
4,000. Now I'm gonna need you to. I need you to hold on. Back up. Back all the way
At
up.
27. And that's not even, I'm still done. I still got, I'm still getting orders in for that. And what I collected today so far, I have 37 orders that I got to do. And I didn't ask for them. I said, well, I'll go ahead and give you my money because I'm not going to have it. Go ahead and get you now. Usually I ask for half. They paid the whole 150.
You made 4,050 dollars in a day.
It was killing me, and it's still killing me. Kel'sea, I haven't even had a chance to get in the community and finish the stuff that you told me to look at.
But I
Because I,
told you to get to work, and you went to work.
I did not know it was not going to take off like that. So, like I told you before, when I got my business license, I was so swamped with pictures and stuff, I haven't even had a chance to really set up my Facebook page to really let people know what I'm doing. But the word is out in the community that I live in. They tell their family members, so their family members contacted me. Girl, when I tell you I be getting text messages early in the morning from pictures to restore pictures, I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm not complaining. I'm not. But that's a lot of work.
Well, listen, you got to post. I'm gonna post this, but you got to post this inside of the group.
Yeah, I was kind of skeptical about it because I don't believe it. Kel'sea, I don't believe it. This
So
is
just
just,
Mother Day's alone 4,000, but on top of that, it sounds like you made close to almost $10,000 within the last 2 weeks.
I've been killing it. Kel'sea, I'm telling you, I did not think those people was going to pay that 150, but them people are killing me with
Told
that
you,
150.
people will
Hit
pay
me,
for what they
killing me.
found valuable.
And I mean, they brought up some rough looking pictures. Thank God I'm a little, techie with Photoshop because, I open up Photoshop to kind of help with the stuff too. But really, really, I've been using Photo Grid app. Now, Photo Grid app really does the job. So I really didn't have to go towards Photoshop. But on some pictures, I had to. But Photo Grid, that's my best friend.
For the
Yeah.
people that shy, that was like, oh, this doesn't work for everybody. I'm just a beginner. What would you say to those people?
Girl, you better get off that soapbox. That is not true. That is not true. I would tell that's not true. Don't believe that. That is not true. I can tell you firsthand that's not true. I thought that way too, and I was charging little or nothing till my aunt and my mom was like, "No, no, 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 we not doing that." And see, my aunt, the one that I did the picture for, she's a math major,
Mm-hmm.
and she's always been on us since she was little, growing up. She's always been on us about our math and stuff. She said, "Hey, that's when you know nobody's not cheating you. That's when you know your worth and you know what's what when it comes down to your money."
That part.
So I was like, "Well, yeah. Let me show you my aunt. Let me show
Okay.
you her." Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. This is the first one.
Okay.
When I had first did it in See the
Wow.
dark circles? Been
That's
there?
the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull it out. Hold up. So I went to Photo Grid. That's Photo
Wow.
Grid. And I told her, I said, I don't have any headshots of none of my aunts or uncles. And that's the one that I did finish up in Photo Grid. She got that picture sitting up in her house as we speak. She
Oh
said,
my goodness.
and she told me, she said, I know you don't want to hear this. She said, but when I pass away, that's my obituary picture. I said, don't say that. She said, oh, yes. So my cousin, who is a pastor, I did hers. Start her off and let me turn around. I started her off again in chat.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, that patchiness with the skin is, I don't know if it's like a pattern or something, like little streaks. So I went to, um, and there he is.
Wow.
And she lives in Columbia.
She looks familiar.
Her name is Faye Jones. She lives in Columbia. She's a preacher at a white church in the Irmo area.
She didn't go to Coughlin, did she?
No, she went to USC
Okay.
in Aiken. Yeah, she went to USC in Aiken. So of course
Wow.
I had to get on the bandwagon.
Yes.
On the bandwagon, so I was saying, hey, let me upgrade mine. So yeah, and then my cousin, like I remember, I told you, she did the boutique and stuff with clothes.
Well, yeah,
So
how's that going?
oh my, she killing me. She is killing me. This is her. I did her Sunday.
Oh, I like that outfit.
Mm-hmm. Someone made it for her. Yeah. Now
Wow.
that I finished that off in again photo grid.
So she's been paying you to redo the photos on her website too?
Oh yeah, she I have upgraded a good many of her pictures that she had because she would like screenshot the pictures and put them up on the website. I said, no, that's not what we're doing. We not doing that. So a lot of her pictures, I showed her how to do it some herself with chat, but she's not good with the prompting. So what she do, the ones now, some of them have come out really good, I thought, and she liked them. But the one that she can't get to look like she wanted to look, then she'll send them to me, and she does pay. She said, now I can't pay you all at one time. She said, but I can give you this. And she half it, or sometimes we'll three-way it. She said, I give you this, and give you this on this day. And she always pay the day before. So she does pay me with that. So while in the mall, she was telling the lady about what I do. Show you this one. So the lady texts me this picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's her father.
Yep.
Okay. Go in the chat. See how chat got him looking patchy up in that
They
area?
do. I
See
wonder
him.
what's the prompt saying. You had to send me your prompt.
Okay, I'll send you the prompt. But I work with it a little bit and do other things with it too. But when I went to the other one, that's the final look. See
Yeah.
how smooth the skin looks?
Very.
She said, I don't care what your price is. What is it? I say, for this, I said, do you want anyone added in it? She said, add my mom. She said, add my, I want my mom in there. So add mommy,
Oh my goodness.
150.
Look, I don't know how long you gonna stay at 150, but you done did a couple for what maybe that's the sweet spot. But I kind of want to push you up another 50, $20 to $50 to 170 I mean 170 or 200. But that may be
Yeah.
the sweet spot. Especially for those that be like, I don't care what your price is, 200.
Yeah. That's what my mom said. If they ever come out their mouth and say, I don't care what your price is, she said, say 200. She said, say 200. I said, she said, she said, it's worth it, Melissa. It's worth it. She said, 200. So my Aunt Gloria from Jacksonville, Florida, she sent me this one. That's her. I said, Aunt Gloria, I know you can do better than that. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay. Went to chat, of course. Chat had her looking a little rough. So I went finish it up in photo grid.
Wow.
She said, oh, my
It is
skin is
lame.
so, she said, my skin is so smooth. She
I feel
loves
like
how her skin looks.
your if you don't have a business name, I feel like it should be called Smooth Touch or Smooth Finish.
Well, the business name is Missy Insta Shots. That's
Oh
the
yeah, you did
business.
have the name.
Yeah, that's the business name. And then when I was looking over, because one young lady got in contact with doing my cousin photos for her website and stuff and pictures. I thought about getting into UGC a little bit as well because I'm like, hey, I've done necklaces sets for her. I've done a good much of stuff for her if I can pull it up, and she loves it. She was like, "Oh my gosh!" She said, "I wish she would have been started this." She said, "I'm crazy about these pictures. If I can find a picture in book, because I did a little necklace sets and stuff for her. I did a lot of those, a good
Wow.
many of those. Yeah, even down to pictures. If I can find them, I probably can't find them right now because I want them, but." Yeah, and that's why I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to get into UGC a little bit. And my mom said, get into whatever you can get into. She said, but just make sure we read over that contract fine. She said, because ain't nobody jipping you now.
That part. And I don't get
Mhm.
paid unless I do work. I get paid first and then I do the work.
Yeah. She's like, because these people here is, I said, yeah, I know, Mama, it's terrible. But I did get back into logo design using chat.
Mm-hmm.
But I finished it up in Canva. A lot of people, oh, I don't like Canva. Canva. I'm like, look here, I work with what I can work with. Because Adobe Illustrator was during that time, Adobe Illustrator was acting up. I don't know what was going on with Adobe Illustrator, but it just would not get the words right. And I kept saying, oh, it's the same. And then when I would use one font, it would like change it to another font. So I contacted Adobe. They said they was having issues on their end. So I couldn't
Mm.
do it. And the lady had done paid it. And I told her that my turnaround time was 24 hours. So I just couldn't do it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going on to Canva. I'm like, this, people feel as though they feel about Canva, but I like Canva, and Canva got me the work done, and not on that, Canva got me paid. So whatever issue they got with Canva, hey, you gotta work that out because right now Canva
Right.
is getting a sister paid.
That part. That
Yeah, and
part.
I told mom, I said, and my cousin was like, she said, well, Melissa, I don't care if you design it in Canva. She said, I don't care what software you use, as long as you're getting the job done. She said, I don't
Yep.
care what software. She just told me, she said, I don't care what software you use, as long as the job is getting done. That's all I care about. She said, I care about the results, not what you do or how you do it.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you know what? You're absolutely correct. You're right on that. So this is one of them I did. And I went back and redid it again and look it over again. Hold on. Because I felt like the words was a little too close, but that's what I
Mm.
did.
Canva and Chat GPT did that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Canva and chat.
That looks really good.
Yeah. That's what she said. She said, I don't care nothing about that. And she said, besides, people should be concerned about what you use as long as you're getting the results.
That part.
I said, well, yeah, you're right on that. And she said, man, punk people. She
I
said,
don't know
punk.
why people, yeah, like you said, that's their own whatever.
Yeah, it is. And I can't entertain that. So I was looking into this. This was one that I created as well. And my mom loves sun chips.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
was
too
like,
cute.
UG, and that was with chat. Chat. Chat did that.
Yes.
Yeah, chat did that. So it was like a little online course that I was on. The girl that was she was showing us how to do different things when it comes to this software, and she was like how to prompt with chat, and that was one of them that I was like, and my mom loves sun chips. So
Yeah.
then I was like, UGC, I'm coming for you, coming. So yeah, and oh, and then I did my cousin's headshot, and this is all now this right here is all chat. Chat got it right.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Chat
it's
got
got
it.
like you got a unique like style. Like you can see like you know how certain artists you can tell who did certain things with
Mm-hmm.
yours
Yeah,
have like a certain look to it.
yeah. So I know in my prompt I always add luxury. I always add that word luxury.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it's I don't know. I just feel like that's more my style. I
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, I love that. I really do. I love that style because that style speaks to what I do. I love when people look at. I love the fact that when people look at the pictures, they immediately cry. That's right there. It's letting me know I did my job. When you look at your photo and you start crying, I did my job. I ain't even got to say. You ain't got to say that. I did my job. You crying. That's it. That's all I want to know. That's it.
so I always say the people who pay attention. And some people feel like, well, I don't know if I can invest in this program because of whatever their limiting beliefs are. I've been hearing a lot, I'm broke. I don't have the money.
I'm coming. Soon as I finish up with this house here and get my mom situated with her things that she got going on because she got a lot of health issues, insurance is not covering like that. So that's just really when my money been going is into her and renovating our home because we have to renovate our home because she has that osteoporosis. So a lot of the ways that she used to get up and down the steps, she's not able to do that. But when I tell you I'm coming, I'm coming.
But you've already taken a step and invested in yourself with this starter program.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have.
And
But
you've made a lot of success with that.
yeah, and I didn't want to say anything on the live. Like I said, it might think I'm bragging. I said I'm gonna talk to her off of
No,
that. I said, I
I
wasn't
look, we
busy.
needed you to come off mute that. But no, I'm definitely
But what
gonna
I
be
didn't do is
posting
like,
this.
oh, she's bragging. Ain't no way. But no, it's true.
It's real.
Everything. It's real.
It's real.
It's real. It is real. And like I said, I still have more stuff to do when it comes to Mother's Day pictures. People are still coming at me left and right with that
Oh
one
my
good thing.
goodness.
I said, well, you just want me to clean it up? No, I don't want to clean it up. Mm-mm.
Wow.
So I've been going between CVS and Walgreens with the canvases. There was
And
like
then they're like,
another
"Oh, you here
order.
again?" Yep.
There was like another order, another
Yep.
order. And the girl
Sure
that
is.
helps me, the girl that helps me with the order, she say, "You killing it." I said, "Yeah, I am. I must give it to myself." She said, "Can you do my grandmother?" Sure can.
Look, let me just set my little flyer right here for people who need the
I gave her
services.
my business card. I said, "Here you go."
Right. And some people, you're in a smaller rural town.
Yeah. And see, I
And
know by being a smaller area, that's why I didn't want to go that deep with the pricing because I'm like, they're not gonna buy this. Yes, they are. Girl, they killing my behind because this area is small. And people like, no, I tell them I'm not in the city or nothing. And then I'm thinking studio prices when I look at it. She's like, watch, either they want it or they don't. And she said, you cutting yourself short by going with them little itty bitty prices because you scared. She said, uh-uh. Now, don't get me wrong. When I was going with the itty bitty prices, they was killing me on them itty bitty prices too. But when I went up, I'm like, okay, they're going to back off.
mm,
They
last thoughts. Just any words of encouragement, and then I'm gonna have you wrap with, "Hi, my name is Melissa. This is what I do. This is what I was before." Okay, let's do it one thing at a time. Final thoughts for people who are new to AI and they think that it may be hard, or they may any negative things that they may be thinking about why they should not, or why they should take a chance and invest in a coach that can help them get them where they need to be. What would you say?
fear will have you stuck. Because that's really what it is. It's fear. Because I had it. I had it. And if once you kick fear in the butt, oh, it's on. It's on. And if that's something that you really want to do, you will fight to get what you want because that's what you want to do. And especially if you're passionate about it, if you're passionate, it will overweigh the fear. Because photography is something I was passionate about. I've been off and on since I was a kid. I was 7, 8 years old when I started with a camera, even down to the throwaway cameras. You know, the little Kodak throwaway cameras. Yeah, that's how involved I was. But then I stopped. Then God led me back to it. And when I got over the fear after talking with you that day, it been on. It's been on. If you're passionate about something, you kick fear in the butt. I had to. Either they want it or they don't.
Do you think it's fear of them? What do you think you was fearful of, and you think it's probably that same fear?
People would say no. You too pricey for me. Then you're not my customer. That's how my aunt said. She said, look at it like this. If your prices don't match their budget, then that's not your customer. Go on to the next. And I hate to say it, but white people been eating my behind up. White people eat me up quicker than us. Us been hanging in there now. Don't get me wrong. I don't knock us down. But the white, they really been coming at me left or right.
Wow.
They really have. Especially
Wow.
Mother's Day. So I gotta gear up for Father's Day now. I don't know what special I'm gonna run for Father's Day. And then I graduate October.
That's another one. It's graduation season right now.
Yeah. And I was looking at some templates and stuff, and getting creative with that, because I still take little design classes, here and there, and I looked at it. But it's so much stuff that you can do with chat, and then when you go into photo grid, they also have templates in there too, and I've been using their templates are really, really good, especially when you put the pictures on it and make it bigger. It's really, really good to use. So you got to familiarize yourself with what you already got instead of going out to Etsy and investing in them, because I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Etsy is good. I've used Etsy, but a lot of stuff you can do on your own. You don't
Say
have
that
to
again for
do
the
it.
people in the back. Some people feel like, oh, I need to learn this tool and this tool. I need to get this.
If you can edit a picture, you can edit that template.
Use the
Seriously.
skills that you already have and make
Yes.
money. And you said a word, passion. People can hear and see your passion. If it's
Hmm.
something that you're not passionate about, you're
Hmm.
not going to make a lot of money.
No, they're not. Well, went in the grocery store with my mom the other day, and the little young guy came up to me. He said, "Are you the picture lady?" No, I'm the lady that takes the picture. I'm not the picture lady. I'm the lady that takes the picture. How can I help you? He said, "I'm getting ready to graduate, and I wanted some pictures." I said, "Well, then, can I take a picture of your face?" He said, "Yeah." I took a picture of his face and then how to change the clothes. I do that. So I did that. And I sent him what I had with my watermark on it. He said, "I gotta tell my dad." Oh my God, that's my cousin calling me. I'll call her back. I'll call her back because she can talk for hours. Can you see me? Wait, there you go.
I can. Yeah.
She talks for hours. I call her back. And
Gotcha.
she probably calling me with another order. I'm just kidding. She probably calling me with another order, like, "Oh, I got this and I did this." I'm like, "Girl, come on now." But I must say, hey, she helps me out a lot. She does. She really does. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the young guy. He showed his dad, and his dad called me and it's like, "Did you do that?" I said, "Of course." Without taking me in the studio? Yes, sir. Yes, it can be done. All I need is your face. Or if you want to send me clothes, but you're already in the outfit that you want, I can go from there too. He said, "Where have you been all my life?"
Oh my goodness. Don't you love hearing stuff like that? I wish I would have
He's,
been met you. I wish you
hmm
would have been, yeah, like it's divine timing.
I said, "Sir, he said, "Where have you?" He said, "Do you know how many photographers I spent thousands and thousands of dollars with, and I wasn't happy?" And he said, "I took one look at your picture." He said, "I'm in love."
Mhm.
I said, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He said, "I'm in love." He said, "You did a phenomenal job." I said, "Well, thank you."
Yes. So
Yeah. Thank
operating
you.
your passion, charge your worth, charge
Hmm.
your families too,
Hmm. Do it.
and do it and
And
execute and just follow the
I can,
steps.
yeah, I can understand you letting some freebies go. I get that, because you're trying to get out there, but they keep coming back. And one thing about family and other people as well, if you start off with free, they're gonna always expect you to do free. So give them, say, hey, $10 or $20, $25 or something. Something. Don't say no, I'm gonna do this for free. That's where I messed up at. I messed up at that part, and my mom's like, "No, the freebies is up. She did it for you a couple of times. That's it. Anything else, you either pay or you go somewhere else."
Come on,
I
mama.
don't have. She said, "Okay, well, if you don't have the money, then she don't have the time. She got to have time for the paying customers." No, my mom stepped in. Then my aunt, of course, my namesake, I always call her my name. She stepped in. She said, "No, I paid, and I'm her aunt. I paid." So yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. But right now, when I tell you I'm swamped with orders,
Oh my goodness. You may have to start building you a mini team.
yeah, but I would have to train them.
There are people, if you ever need it, there are people in the community that are looking for opportunities. So if you when you get to that point, not if, when you get to that point, let me know and I'll direct you to the right people.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I
what
like a
else?
certain style. I like a certain style when it comes to my pictures.
Yeah, because you got that look now, that certain look to your photos. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And I like that little gloss shine to it.
Yes.
Especially when I go print it out. And it was like, oh my God. And like like the guy's father said, where have you been?
Wow.
He said, I can't even begin to tell you the thousands of dollars I spent for photography, and I was not happy with the pictures. And he said, I'm talking up in the thousands. He said, here you come, you just want to charge 150. I said, well, I take donations now.
And referrals. You know anybody else?
Hmm. I take all of that. I ain't
Yes.
asking in my game now. And my aunt just told me the other night, she said, you are really growing in that. She said, because one time he's like, no, now 150. Well, I can't. Well, move around then. Move around. Let me
Right.
get my paying customer. Move on out the way.
Right.
So I told mom, I said, when we finish doing the house and getting her situated stuff, I was gonna build me a she shed studio in the yard because I can't leave her. I got to be
Yeah.
hands on with her, and she can do some stuff by herself. And she goes to the adult center during the daytime. Sometimes and spend time there playing bingo and doing arts and crafts and things like that. And she be gone for like 4 hours. So that helps me out on what I got to do on my end. But
Gotcha.
I can't just, like I told my uncle, I'd rather have my studio in the yard where she's home because a lot of stuff she can't do by herself. I just don't want to leave her by herself just in case she fall and I'm not there. I never forgive myself for that. And he's like, I understand where you're coming from. So when I get finished with this, I'm coming to you. Then when I come to you, then I'm building my she shed. I already got it planned out.
You said another word there, but yeah, a lot of people are caregivers and taking care of either their parents or their spouses and things like that. But you are finding the time to do the things that
Hmm.
you need to do. You're not making any excuses.
No, she told me herself, she said, look, my health is going down. She said, I know it is. She said, I know right now you're in the middle of getting your business and stuff off the ground. She said, but I need help. Of course, that's my mother. I know my brother ain't gonna do it because he lives in Jacksonville, Florida. Even if he lived home, he wasn't gonna do but so much. He's not. So I got made up in my mind. I was like, prayed about it. I was like, Lord, help me with this because that's my mother. A nursing home is not an option because I used to work in them and I know how them people get treated. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You put your parents in there, you don't like your parents. That's how I see it. And I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
either.
that's the truth.
Yeah, you put your parents in there, you don't like your parents. They must have didn't treat you good or y'all didn't get along or whatever, because it's torture up in there. I wouldn't. I told mom when I left out of that, that was it for me. Mm-mm, they treat them people bad, real
Yeah.
bad. And I told her, I said, I could not put you in there and I come back, you got a black eye. No, I can't
Ooh,
do it.
Chile. So, closing words, if you could for me, please, ma'am. Say your name. Say what you were able to, where you were before we connected, and then what you've been able to do, if you can, financially. Say what you did financially, and be empowered and be confident because you've done it, and it's amazing. I'm so proud of you. So,
Before we do that, I want to show you one more picture that I've done. I pulled up my library in chat, and it's another picture that I wanted to show you that I did, and I did this all the way in chat actually. Where is it? Just because I wanted. Oh, me. Uh, Chat did this all by itself. Tell you, I'm working on my prompting,
I
and
just
that was
realized I was muted. That is nice.
yeah, chat complete. I didn't go to photo grid. That was all chat,
Wow.
all chat. Because I wanted a picture of me with the camera,
Hmm.
and that was it. And I was like, you know what? That's her right there. That's her. Yeah, that's
Wow.
that's what I want to show you was that. So yeah. And
Yes.
hello, my name is Melissa, and I'm into photography and videography. And where I was before I met Kel'sea, I was in a lot of doubt. Didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh, I want to go there. Then I want to go there. Then I didn't know what to do. But after talking with Kel'sea and really, really praying about it, and like, you know what? Let me get really into my niche and doing research, of course. Then, of course, I had looked at a few tutorials. And I was like, you know what? Let me just start small. And I did. And I was doing okay, so I thought. But after talking to family, you gotta up them prices. Mm-mm, you do too much good work here. It's too many people coming at you. And I was like, but no, that's studio prices. I'm not into studio. Either you charge it or you gonna stop working. And I charged it. I'm like, okay, 150 is like, that's all? Well, what? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been on ever since then. All I can say is I'm glad we met. I'm glad we had that conversation. That conversation, I don't even know how to put into words how you made me feel that day, but I know I did my homework and I'm still doing my homework. Along with the homework, my finances have definitely improved a lot, a whole lot. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you, because it really helped. And anyone that's scared, honey, kick fear in the butt. Kick it in the butt. You're passionate about it, you do it. If that's something that you really want to do and make a difference in someone's life, because it makes me emotional when I give someone their pictures and the immediate thing they do is cry. When they cry and shed a tear, I ain't got to say no more. My work is complete. I've done what I needed to do. Because when someone cries, when you finish up your work and you know you put your all into it, he's like, this got to be it. And they look at it and cry. I don't know how to put it into words, but girl, when I tell you that makes my heart burst into happiness, I'm like, yeah, I done my work. And that's it. So before the program, I was a mess. Now I'm in the program, girl, I'm happy. I'm like, why did I been to start? Where was Kel'sea all my life? Where were you all my life? But I'm glad we met though. I'm glad we met though. I really am. I would tell anyone, hey, yeah, you're gonna have to save up your coins to get into the program, and that's fine. Sometimes you might have to take out a loan. That's fine. Do what you gotta do, but it's worth it. It's worth every penny because believe me, I done made that back what I invested. I have. So hey, do it. If you got to sit down with chat and come up with a strategy or talk to somebody, come up with a strategy, or even talk to Kelsey and come up with a strategy, it helps. It really does. And I'm happy and I'm thankful and I'm so appreciative. And I have no complaints. It's up from here.
Literally. Now you are being humble as you should be. As you
Mm-hmm.
should be, because he loves humble people.
Mm-hmm.
Mother's Day. We'll let them do the math, but Mother's Day, what did you do on Mother's Day? On Mother's Day only, what did you do?
On Mother's Day only, I did Mother's Day photo shoot at the church as I usually do. And to take a picture and print out with the 4x6, I was only charging $10. That's what I always charge. People kept coming to me with old pictures that they wanted me to bring to life, as they say. I was like, "You sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I want you to add this person and add that person in. That's 150. Okay. I'm swamped with over 27 orders.
27 orders at 150, y'all. Y'all do the math.
Yeah. And I'm still swamped with orders. And Mother's Day is gone. So I'm thinking now what to come up with for Father's Day because Father's Day is around the corner.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So they just got to do it, listen, and execute, right?
they got to. You got to. If you don't, if fear will have you looking as like, dang, I should have did this. I should. You better kick fear in the butt. I had to, because if I would have sit there and listen and have keep having those doubts, I wouldn't have been doing what I'm doing right now. And what I'm doing right now is something I'm passionate about, and I love it. I love seeing people happy with their pictures. I love seeing people say, "Can you do my cousin? Can you do my mama? I got my grandma. I'm text it to you." We always meet halfway or they come by the house or something. Well, I got to run, but take the picture with you. I'll meet you there. And say, here you go. I always wrap it up and I always let them reveal it to them. It's like, oh my God. One lady, she just burst into tears. Like, how did you do this? But they love the results. To see somebody happy when you know you're passionate about something, it's something that I cannot put into words to explain. But the feeling you get when you see that is just make you speechless.
That's how I feel about you right now. Like we've only known each other for less than a month, and just hearing the dramatic and drastic change that you've done, not even in a month, like it just lets me
Mm-mm.
know that I'm operating in my passion. A lot of people try to do things because other people are doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not going to work for people. You have to operate in your passion because it comes across and you're going to feel it doesn't feel like work to you.
No, not at all. It doesn't. When I look, I'm like, What now? How many pictures? How many you want? One lady, and this is no lie. One lady bought 150 from me times five. I gotta get one for my brother. I gotta get one for my cousin. How many family members you want one for? She bought five at 150
Each.
each. This is why when CVS see me coming or Walgreens, how many orders? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you take it a step further by printing them out for people.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And people love that because
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of photographers are getting away from that.
Mm-hmm. No, I could send the file. I could. You're not
Yeah.
gonna do it like I do it.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
That part. I
I
hear that confidence.
it's a certain. I like you said. When you look at my work, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy. If I have to get in my car and drive to CVS or Walgreens to get it, you're gonna get it.
Yes.
You're gonna be happy with my results. Yeah.
Melissa, I owe you a t-shirt. So go on my website and see what t-shirt you want.
Okay.
Um, the socialsolutionsagency.com. But I am so, so proud of you. So
I'm
proud
proud.
of you.
I'm proud of me. I'm proud because I didn't think I could do it. I mean, I'm 53, not married, no children, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I didn't feel like I'm like, okay, if I don't have the wife, if I don't have the husband and the children, at least I may have a thriving career. And I felt
Okay.
like I didn't have that. I did. I'm
Hmm.
like, I'm doing anything here. It's like, come on, like, and God said, you, it's right there in your face. You're just not doing it because you're letting fear take over you, and fear will have you stuck. It will
And
have you stuck. Doubt your mind, and you be like, what am I doing? You frustrated, and you don't even know what you're frustrated about. And when I tell you, God can put it like right there in your face, and you still don't see it.
you're a nurse, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm trying to tell these nurses.
Yeah. And I was working in the operating room.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I tell people, and things are changing now, But like I said, hey, keep fear in the bud and keep it moving. Oh, one more picture I gotta show you. This was the
Sure.
one that did jury mock up. That was all chat.
Oh,
That was all chat.
yes.
See that necklace?
Yep.
That was the main focus. That's why I made it kind of bigger because that's the focus.
Make it pop.
Yep.
I
hmm
love that.
And with that silk dress on there, it made it really stand out.
For sure.
hmm Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a good many of them that I've done, and then she was like, "Well, I specialize in plus size clothing." I said, "Yeah, you do." So I made this girl hair because she was slim, so I made her plus size. She still looked good.
She does. That dress is beautiful.
And she sold it the day that she put it up on Facebook. She sold it within less than 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she sold it. She said, "You know what? The dress is gone." I said, "Where the dress gone to?" She said, "I sold it just that quick." She said, "Sold." I said, "You're kidding me." She said, "No, it's sold." When I started making her models plus size, yeah, it did. hmm I made
Holy.
her, now she was thin. She was a little skinny one. I made her into that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I really have been really brushing up her pictures and stuff online when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said before she can even get it up on the website and put it up on Facebook, it's gone. Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. So, with that area of the website with the products and stuff, this is why I was leaning more into UGC because I'm really getting into that and I really like it a lot.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
really do. And to, lady was like, "Hey, I like my people big. I put some meat on their bones." Okay, no problem. I can do that. Anything else?
Right. Right.
But like I said, the prompting and then the jewelry one. This is what I wanted to show you was the jewelry one. When she had me the jewelry, she would have it like that. So I took it and did it like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that I've done. And other ones, I did the background. She had them up on that. I did them like that.
That
And
is
she said
amazing.
she said they sold way more like that. I said, yeah, when you change up the background on them. Now, this
And the
wasn't what this,
quality,
yeah, now that was the necklace that I had on the model.
that looks so good.
Yeah, it does. And
Yeah,
then
you
I
look
told her,
like you said that with a camera.
and I told her, I said, put this picture first, then put the model with the model on. She said, Melissa, that sold in less than 20 minutes.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, but see, all of this is chat. As you can see, all of that's chat.
Wow.
All of that is chat. And see, this was the picture she was using before. That's how she would have them up on the website. I said, "Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
No, that's a hot mess." So so I got to work with chat, and this is what chat came up with.
Oh my goodness.
Like, girl, you can't be putting pictures up there like that. We not doing
Right.
that. I said
Right.
those. I told her, I said, well, those days are over with. We not doing that no more. That's
Oh
what we
my
not.
goodness.
Yeah, I said that's what we not gonna do.
Mm.
So yeah, that's really what I've been doing with that. And like I said, every picture that I have done when it came to chat, they're still in here because I keep them in my library, and I always go back to them and refer to them. But yeah,